Good morning there, Anna. Where's your buddy? Not sure? She'll show up. She always has. Look at our beautiful corn. This is, I don't know, this might be the nicest stand of corn we've had this early in the spring in a long time. And we've got 70-degree temperature in the ground there. And we got a sprayer coming back. Dad's been out spraying some pre-emerge on fields that just got planted. We like to spray that down a couple days before the rain, because then the rain works it in and it helps prevent the weeds from coming through. And this time of year, early morning is about the best for that, because when the sun comes out, it starts to get windy. Still no didge?
Morning.
Morning.
I think this will be the last tankful of the warrant, and it's sitting uneven, so we probably need to get the truck leveled.
Oh, okay. Normally we have this trailer, if we're not leaving the yard with it, it's just parked over in the corner where we can get to water with it. But it's a little uneven there, so it's hard to get the totes completely empty, and this tote needs to get completely empty right now. There you can see it, gravity flowing down into there. It's slow, but it's moving. Did you guys get to go for a little skid loader ride? That's right, sometimes I use the skid loader as my camera mount. We're gonna load 2 boxes into here. That's 80 units, that'll do a little over 80 acres for us. And then the co-op's gonna bring out 120 units later in bulk to fill the other half of that tender. That's gonna finish the big field that we gotta do, hopefully finish up today. And then we'll move on to our last field after that, which is about 100 acres at the shooting park in Alexandria. Not a whole lot of seed left sitting here anymore. Everything's moving pretty quick around here the last couple of days as we try and get everything finished and planted before it starts to rain. According to the weather professionals, we're supposed to get about 1.5 inches of rain that starts in less than 2 days here now. So as long as things go right, we should get quite a bit done in those 2 days, but sometimes things don't always go right. It is way too hot for this sweatshirt right now. Gotta eyeball everything while it warms up. I should have enough seed for maybe 30-35 acres before I have to come back here and fill. Well, the local co-op just finished topping off the seed tender for us, which is perfect timing because I need seed right now anyway. That was a nice, peaceful 250 acres. It really was. My phone didn't ring that much. My wife brought me lunch. Down to around 90 acres left is it. But it's 7 o'clock at night and I've got some road time in front of me and I'm pretty much out of seed. And so is the seed tender. I made it. A couple of fish house campers here. I don't know who they are or what they're doing, but we got 140 some sites open right now. In just a couple of weeks, this will all be full. We'll have 9,000 high school kids coming through here. Be campers end to end. We've got parking all over the place here. It's a zoo, and we've got 20 trap houses that are going to be completely busy. We'll shuffle about 1,000 kids through here every single day for 9 straight days. It is in fact the world's largest shooting event. Pretty awesome. And we shoot all summer long out here. We're open all summer for camping if you're just passing through Alexandria, Minnesota, or you want to swing by and shoot some trap. You can do that. We're going to be around here. We're open, like I said, all summer. Tyler and Garrett, a couple of the owners here, actually have a pro shop on the property now, so they've got stuff in stock on hand for archery and pew-pews, everything you would possibly want to look at. Plus we got a great big event center that holds a couple hundred people if you need that for any graduations or family gatherings. I gotta get my shameless plugs in there, right? It's 9 p.m. I'm out of seed and I'm 18 miles from home, and Onyx is on his way to come get Dad and I, because Dad is up here with the field cultivator. So that's going to be a night. We'll get some seed up here in the morning, and then we'll finish off the 75, 80 acres that's left here. And then we'll take the planter home, watch it rain for a couple days, and then we'll switch over to grain hauling and spraying season. Everything is very seasonal in my life. Morning, kitty. Morning, dogs. Sorry, I'm not taking the Ranger this morning. I gotta go get in the seed truck. Meow. Oh, hey, other cat. It's gonna be another hot one for us. Supposed to be around 90 degrees today. And then in 2 days here, we've got a high of 47 with a low in the 30s. They're actually talking frost advisory. It's an insanely inconsistent time of the year when it comes to the weather. At the same time we're planting, or at the same time I'm planting, Dad's been out spraying pre-emerge. So that is it's a chemical that goes on the ground that then when it rains, it washes into the top layer of the ground, and it actually prevents the weeds from being able to grow up through that. So it kills them as they try to. It buys us a couple good weeks of time, and overall it just helps to keep the fields a lot cleaner. This is the main chemical we use here. It's a generic authority first for the farmers out there. We get it right through FBN, comes right to the farm. You can order it on the app. We've used it for several years now, and it's been really effective. That little corn is going to love the rain coming tomorrow, but it's not going to enjoy the 30 and 40 degree days that it's got coming right afterwards. Neither am I, to be honest with you. A little bit of action going on this morning. We've got, from what I was told, about 120 students out here shooting with a few different schools today, which may really cut into my flexibility as far as where I'm planting throughout the day. Pretty empty there. Everybody must be warming up. They got the practice traps going. Awesome morning for a shoot, that's for sure. And for planting soybeans. Now, if my calculations are correct, this should be the last time that I have to fill this planter for the year. Somehow I look like I ended up with way more on one side than the other. What did I do wrong? We also have a bit of a zoo here at the Alexandria Shooting Park. We got a caribou and an elk and a turkey. There's even a Sasquatch and a bear and all kinds of fun stuff back there. I tricked you, they're not real. They're for the 3D archery course. Yeah, we got archery here, of course we do. We got freestanding targets and 3D archery and even indoor archery during the winter time. Whenever I show the shooting park, people think it's crazy that we're shooting out over this field right towards the interstate. But fact is, we're not shooting any rifles, we're not shooting any long range stuff. It's all shotgun stuff. We're shooting clay targets. Actually, all the drop zone is right here, so the lead from the targets lands right here. We don't farm that because then we actually come in and mine that every few years. There's a company that comes in and literally mines the soil to remove the lead, and then the lead actually gets, I believe, sold back to the ammunition companies that make this stuff. So it is twice as far from the shooting lines to the interstate than what it needs to be. There's people driving by all day, every day. There's never been an issue here. I'm gonna go ahead and plant this right now with shooters lined up all the way across there, because I ain't scared. I'm gonna take a look on my Ops Center app here and see where Dad is at. Oh, he did switch fields. Looks like he's getting the end rows done there. Onyx is finished up rolling. It's a handy tool to be able to tell what's going on elsewhere on the farm. I ran out of seed with about 150 feet left, but it's only on this side of the planter, so I'm hopeful I can use the pail I put on the planter this morning and shovel a little bit over. Uh-oh. I was worried about that. It's a windy day and my pail disappeared. I have a feeling it's somewhere over here. Well, plan B for now is kind of silly, but this tank's got plenty left in it. So I'm gonna make a full 150-foot round here and just plant with half of the planter. One's going that way, one's coming this way. That's gonna be a lot quicker than going over to the seed truck. There's my empty rows, leaving a strip. I'll go fill that in. Section control is a beautiful thing. The planter already knows where it's planted and where it hasn't, so only the rows that need to fill in are planting right now. As you can see right here, and now we're almost to the point where we're filled in, and those will shut themselves off in just a second. There we go. And with that, our 2025 planting season has come to an end. I'm gonna go ahead and purge the belts if I can remember how to do that. It's in here. There we go. Right there, the button that says purge. So what that does is rotate the brushes inside the row units without feeding them more seed, so it cleans the belts out so you don't have seed sitting in the belts inside the row units. I really should do that every night when I shut down. But I'm kind of an idiot and I'm pretty lazy, so I don't. By the way, fun fact, that bridge behind the planter there seems like it's been under construction for about 4 years. I'm honestly starting to wonder if the state of Minnesota is just playing games with us to see how long it is before people have had enough. Well, see you at harvest time. I'm just kidding. Becky's gonna bring me back to the shooting park now. I'm gonna bring the field cultivator home. And then I'm gonna go run water truck for Dad with the sprayer. If he keeps going. Getting a little bit breezy out here. I'm gonna check on the chickens. Well, how are you doing? You're all still here, huh? That's weird. I started with 7 of you. Some of you are getting awfully big. We need to get a coop real soon. Well, unfortunately, it looks like there's still 18 of them. And we definitely do need to get going on a coop of some sort. There's another unit home. Unit. One more item to go get. Man, this corn, every time I drive by, I swear it's a 1/4 inch taller today. What the heck was that thing? Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Well, there we go. We got our rain and Anna's all pumped about it. We got around a 1/2 inch so far, so not a ton of it, but there's a whole bunch more coming from that direction here over the next day. I'm gonna go catch up on my stack of mail now. Thanks for watching.